Peggy 18.
We're going to be diving a little deeper into the studio's latest project, something that we announced last week, Zombies Chronicles. No doubt by now you started seeing news regarding the availability of pre-order Zombies Chronicles in advance of its May 16th launch on PS4 first. To dive into all things Zombies Chronicles, talk about it from a dev point of view, and maybe drop a few treats along the way. Brought with me co-studio head and master of all things zombies, Mr. Jason Lindell. Jason, thank you for joining the stream.
Thank you, Joe.
All right. In case anyone may have missed JC Backfire's stream last week, we officially announced Zombies Chronicles. What's the overview? What's Zombies Chronicles all about?
Zombies Chronicles is 8 lovingly remastered maps going back from World War through Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, taking all the way up to Black Ops 3. And it was a pack that we really kind of lovingly approached to kind of be true and genuine to kind of original execution, but also bringing today modern hardware.
Yeah. So this is a project that's been in the works for a while. It's been working pretty hard.
Yeah, it's no small thing. I think I mentioned on the reveal. It's been going for quite a long time. I mean, the number of guys you bring to 8 maps. I think I joked on the stream. There's not a reset button, and they have to build it all from scratch. So everything has to be remastered. And I think what you see from that is incredibly powerful visuals, kind of mastery of lighting and atmosphere that we execute. Fully remastered audio as well. So not only kind of sound effects, but all the kind of environmental sounds that come along with that. So what you get is a modern-day execution of those original maps.
So I mean, when you talk about sort of spanning the time that Zombies has been available, I mean, it was first out in 2008, World War. It's taking place across multiple consoles, and this is really the first time that sort of everybody can kind of get in on the action.
Absolutely.
Right, brings everybody under one tent. If you could, walk us through the 8 maps. What do we got?
Okay. You asked me to do this again. I have to remember them. Okay, here we go. So we got Nathan Toten.
Yep.
Shangri-La.
Yep.
Kino Toten. Moon.
Yes.
Shinonuma.
Yep.
Ascension.
Okay.
Verrucht.
Yeah.
And Origin.
Right. We got it all. So why these maps?
These are essential. So if you joined us, let's say Black Ops 3, some people wouldn't have kind of known how we got there. And these maps are the ones that are essential to kind of bring you into the story. So that's why we kind of chose those maps. It was a very difficult process because there's actually more maps than that out there. But we felt these were the essential maps that allowed people to kind of get a grasp of our storyline and kind of bring you up and get you ready for the Black Ops 3 mainline content that we did before.
Well, we're going to come back to the storyline in a moment, but if I'm not mistaken, so when you talk about all the updates that are included, you've got the updated audio, the visuals, new AI system,
yes,
but also the gobblegum economies, new weapons are also included. So if you choose to enhance your Zombies experience with it, you can. If not, you're good to go. But there's something special about the gobblegums. We'll have 2 new whimsical gobblegums. With the purchase, people will be able to pick up 20 vials of liquid divinium along with an exclusive Pack-a-Punch weapon camo.
Yes. So there's 2 whimsicals that are associated directly with Zombie Chronicles.
Yeah.
But also on May 16th, because this is kind of a celebration of zombie lore and where we're up to in the zombie storyline. So on May 16th, when Chronicles comes out, we'll also be releasing 8 gobblegums for all the community, regardless whether you get Chronicles or not. So that's going to be out there.
We're going to come back to that a little bit later, because I'm going to need you to remind me how not to screw that up.
Sure.
But coming back to the story, the storyline. So if someone has been playing Zombies since 2008, I mean, this is the storyline. It's intact, correct?
Yes, absolutely. It's an honest recreation of those maps, and here we go. Here's the image. So one thing that we announced on when we first started talking about Chronicles was the storyline, where it kind of came from, and now it's kind of been out and people have been looking at it. hopefully they can see the relevance of the Chronicles maps and the fact that it sets up that story. And there's more stuff in here than just those 7, but it was very important for us to kind of tie it all together so that certain conversations can now be put to rest and the community can get ready to talk about new things. So that was why it was an essential part. And that's why the pack's also an essential thing. It lets everyone get up to speed and get to the same place.
Last week when you first shared this, it went live on callofduty.com/Zombies Chronicles. It should still be up there with a magnifying glass to help you get through all of the copy. So it's my understanding that several members of the narrative department have teetered on the edge of insanity while creating this thing.
And thank you for asking, because they're recovering nicely.
Great.
Flowers are accepted at Treyarch for those individuals. It really was a labour of love. Sorry, it took a couple of months to actually put it together, because there was stuff that was already laid down. And when we first started executing this, it was actually one long line. But the problem with that was it was 16 foot long. So, and the other thing was that there's certain information that the physical representation of it is also essential. So I know that certain people have taken it and turned it into like a book, and that's fantastic. I love that. But there's also information about how it's physically laid out, which is also relevant. So there's hidden depths, as they say.
All right. Well, it seems like the studio sort of went to great lengths to sort of bring added creative around Zombies Chronicles, the timeline just being one of them. There have been a few things that we've been teasing on our social channels for the last couple of days regarding an artist, a very special guest artist that was brought in for Chronicles. If you could tell us a little bit about who this person was and what they brought to the Chronicles experience.
So the artist, and for people who've kind of been following this, I love my traditional artists. I love my artists, and so we've been very blessed to kind of get in touch with really big name artists to kind of do our posters and our kind of key art as we're going along. And as Chronicles were coming, I was looking for the same thing. And we were very fortunate to be able to get in contact with Yoji Shinkawa, probably famed or known for the Metal Gear series. And I was a huge fan, and still I'm a huge fan of the Metal Gear series. So to be able to work with him and have him realize our main characters in his very unique and distinctive style was an opportunity I couldn't really pass up. Here we go.
So he came in and he created these originals around the 4 classic characters. But these also sort of level up into a very special pre-order bonus. So if there's anyone that pre-orders Chronicles between now and when it launches, will have the opportunity to get this very special PS4 dynamic theme featuring all 4 characters. So this, if you happen to really like the Yoji art and you want to get an extra little piece of it, it's worth noting that on Friday, May 12th, across all consoles, we're going to be running a very special program. All right, for multiplayer and zombies players, there's an opportunity to unlock some special in-game content through headshots. Okay, so tune into your in-game comms and the message of the day. You're going to see this image, and we'll lay out all the numbers and all the goals to aim for. Whenever you get through Tier 1 and Tier 2, you'll have the opportunity to unlock calling cards that feature 2 of the classic characters. Get to Tier 3, you'll unlock an animated calling card featuring all 4. And all of these include art from Yoji. But if you go through all 4 levels, you will unlock a separate Pack-a-Punch camo available across all weapons. Again, that starts on May 12th, and make sure to tune into In-Game Comms Message of the Day for all those details. But Jason, earlier in the stream, you were talking about sort of the special celebration that Zombies Chronicles will kick off. And on May 16th, it will kick off 8 Days of the Undead. I know, really? Like on cue. So kind of tell us a little bit about sort of the genesis of this.
It's really just, as you said, it's because it's such a foundation, because it's such an essential part, if you're a Zombies fan, to kind of play these through, and then also see that kind of reimagined graphics and brought to a kind of modern console. We were like, okay, how do we really celebrate it? And 8 maps, 8 Days of the Undead. So that's the idea.
So we'll release some new information around the 16th, but just know that the 8 days will feature things like double XP rewards for everyone, special community challenges, and the ability to unlock exclusive content, including Zombies calling cards, a weapon camo, some gobblegums, and a PS4 theme. Regarding those gobblegums, Jason, please clarify again how the gobblegums work.
Okay, so with your purchase of Zombie Chronicles, there's 2 whimsicals that are directly associated with that pack. But for everybody, regardless if they get Chronicles or not, we're releasing 8 new gobblegums into the community. And then on top of that, to also celebrate, we're now going to make the first purchase from the gobblegum machine free. In other words, you don't have to spend any points when you first use it in the game, and that's going to be going forward now for the rest of Black Ops 3's life.
All right. All right. So today, setting a land speed record here, we brought a very special treat with us. Before we get into that, before you tell us what it's all about, any thoughts about sort of the team's endeavor with Chronicles here?
Oh, I mean, it really is a passion project.
Yeah.
It really was. And also to think in mind as well, the same people who made the original maps also made these maps. We had, and it's really fun because that love, I feel really kind of shows in the levels, because they love the fact that they can kind of come back now and execute with modern hardware, the kind of new powers of the console, and realize the maps they originally created, creating it again now. So they've worked extraordinarily hard for a very long time to make this happen, and hopefully that love and that passion kind of shows when people see the maps.
Well, if we could maybe just throw to Sam and take us to sort of Noct, just kind of get a little sneak peek of what people are in for. I mean, this is where, Noct is where it all began, and it's been. Actually, this is one map that has popped up since we first announced it. People have been talking about Noct, Moon, and Origins in particular. Yeah. So take us all the way back to this beginning. Don't worry, we're heading toward the special treat here. But take us back to Noct super quick.
Yes. This story's been told before. I'd like to tell it again because it really speaks to the spirit of Treyarch. Noct was created, and the whole zombie mode was created during World at War. And World at War was a roller coaster of a project that took so much work to kind of make, and really is a standout project in Treyarch history. But the zombie mode was made in people's spare time, and that's why Noct is essentially a section of a World at War map that got just reused. It really was made from the bits left over.
Yeah.
And people just got sucked into it and brought in and played it and got hooked on it. And so Noct always has that kind of special place in our heart when we look at it, because I think it really stands for the spirit of Treyarch. So no remastered map would be, or pack would be full without Noct in there.
But you kind of bring that all the way forward in the Chronicles experience, and there's also Origins, which is a great springboard to the Black Ops 3 Zombies experience and sort of those events. Just recap Origins for us real quick.
Yeah, Origins was interesting because it was a risk. Like most things that we do, it was a little bit dangerous. We were going to say, okay, we're going to take you back to World War I. We're going to reimagine the kind of characters, and only later did people understand where that fits in the story. But at the time, it was, how are people going to receive this? We had new characters, we had a new timeline in terms of where it was sitting in time.
Yeah.
We really wanted to go out with a bang at the end of Black Ops 2. And, the main Easter egg quest really kind of provoked a reaction in the community. But that was also similar to Moon. You mentioned Moon before.
Sure.
That was a very provocative ending also. We fired the rockets and blew up the Earth. Sorry, spoiler. And so that's the kind of spirit that we took forward. When we went to Origins, it was like, okay, how do we push this console to the max? And that's one of the fun things about coming to Chronicles, because I felt like Origins wanted to go so much further, but you can only go so far with the power of the console at the time. So being able to come back to it allowed us to re-realize and kind of do those steps that we'd love to have done way back when.
So now it seems like we've set the stage for today's special treat. You from the beginning in Noct all the way through to Origins, setting the stage for Black Ops 3. Today we kind of celebrate all things.
Yes.
What'd you bring with you?
Okay, so through Black Ops 3, and this actually started, interestingly enough, back at World at War when we did Doris, actually, because I've always enjoyed doing our music videos. Little videos that we did, little kind of pieces, which at first they were maybe just a simple kind of marketing tool, but when we got hold of it, we're like, okay, how do we imbue this with the kind of love and passion so it doesn't just seem like a flat asset? And as we went forward, we've just kept on doing this. Go fast forward to the Black Ops 3 season. Every time we released a pack, we did like an associated music video. And with that, we told a little bit of narrative that people may have not seen in the map. But for the storyline guys, it kind of fleshes out the world. So for Zombie Chronicles, we thought we'd take the same route and make an asset which hopefully people should enjoy and also should raise people's eyebrows.
Zombies would be nothing if it weren't for raising a few eyebrows.
Sure.
All right, Jason, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wanted to thank our crew today, Sam, Robert, Lee, Ben, Foxy. Thanks for all of your help. And with that, we will see you on May 16th with the release of Zombies Chronicles. For now, let's check out that music video. Have a good one, everybody.